Hey, how's it going? I'm Ibrahim from an IBX digital marketing agency. Steve reached out yesterday to William and he pretty much gave him a heads up that we're going to be shooting a screencast for you guys to show you some tips and tricks on how you can improve your online presence. So that is pretty much the point of this video. I don't want to get too much into your time. I want to show you 3 things to improve your online presence, and I want to show you the opportunities of taking these steps for your business and how much more revenue and how many more leads you can generate from having an online presence. Especially in 2022, it is super important to have that foundation, that online presence, so you could lift off your business and even go on into becoming national and many more locations nationwide. So let's get right into the video. The first thing I want to talk about is content. So I have your website pulled up over here, and I really do like the layout of the website and everything. Really, did some inspecting from your website. Now, the first thing that Google looks at when they're ranking your company number 1 or on the first page is your content. So what is content exactly? So content is any words or pictures that come up on your website. That's from any pages here, from your home services gallery, whatever. But that is pretty much content. And typically Google likes to see around 1,500 to 2,000 words across your website. And I have this little tool that I'm going to pull up over here that's going to show you exactly how many words you guys have. It looks like you guys have about 526 words currently throughout your website. So that is a good number. I have seen your competition and they have around the same, but typically if you want to really be at that competition and get to that level, you want 1,500 to 2,000 words. Now, I'm not talking about 1,500 to 2,000 just random words here and there. I'm really talking about the keywords. Now, what do I mean by keyword? So a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or a product. For example, for your industry, if I'm looking up chimney sweeping, I would look up chimney sweeping Cincinnati. That would be a keyword. That is what people are looking up. Or masonry repair Cincinnati. That is what people are looking up, and that would be considered a keyword. And as many of those keywords that you can have throughout your website, the better, because that is what Google's going to look for, because that is what people that are searching for your services want to see. So that is what I'm talking about for keywords. And I'm going to pull up a little tool that we have called Ahrefs over here that we use. And it kind of breaks down exactly everything from your website. So over here we have your backlinks. We're going to get into that. You have your referring domains, which goes into your backlinks. And then we have your organic keywords, which we're talking about right now. So you guys have about 43 organic keywords. We can go ahead and look at exactly what those are. As you can see, your keywords are pretty good, as I've done some research on them, and you guys have a good amount of keywords. Now the issue that you guys have is that you guys don't have the quantity. Looks like you guys have a good amount of quality because you are targeting the right area, Cincinnati, and you are targeting the services. However, I'm going to pull up your top competitor. You may have heard of them. They are the chimneyworksonline.com, right? And they have, if I go ahead and look at their Ahrefs, is their breakdown, they have 3.5 thousand keywords, and that's typically what the top competitors or Google are gonna have, is in those thousands of range. So that is typically what you want to aim for when you're looking at keywords. You want to have up to this many keywords. They have pretty much everything they're ranking for. They're ranking for literally every kind of service they possibly have. They're ranking for specific locations. As you can see, they're ranking for Cincinnati, Ohio. They even have the zip code in there. Just ranking for like every single possible thing they have. And that is really what's helping them in terms of content. As you can see, this is called the KD. Now, this KD kind of shows you how easy it is to rank for that keyword. And typically when you go, how the KD works is that from 0 to 3, that's typically the easiest to rank for. As you can see, they have a lot of zeros to 3s. You got like zeros, ones here. Typically anything from 0 to 3 is a really good keyword, because that is a keyword that is easily to rank for, and that's what Google is going to be looking at, and you don't have much competition in that keyword. So as you can see in your guys' keyword, you guys have a few here and there that are zeros, but here you guys have about 26, 28, 22. That's because they are pretty competitive keywords like fireplace Cincinnati. And to beat that out, you want to be a little bit more obscure, a little bit more niche down, and you want to kind of go into like a chimney sweep Cincinnati, maybe even add a zip code in there, something like that, just to beat your competition in terms of keywords. Now let's talk about the next thing. The next thing is backlinks. So what is a backlink exactly? So a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another from a clickable or a hyperlink text. These these links act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others vouching for you, right? It's literally like a popularity contest, basically. So let me go ahead and explain. So I'm going back to my tool Ahrefs, and as you can see, there is a backlink section. So basically, all these pages have links to your website. And these are what create backlinks. So if you go to like facebook.com, there's yellow pages, there's Yelp, anything. So when you put your website into one of these other websites, it's going to create a backlink. And as I said, it's like a popularity contest, which means that whoever gets the more backlinks is going to win out, right? So as you can see, chimney sweeps, again, this is your top competitor. Let's go ahead and see how many backlinks he has. It looks like he has about 820, which obviously he's beating you guys out in that as well. So he's beating you guys in keywords and in backlinks. He has 820 around Google. And backlinks, they can be from any website that create, and that's the quantity really does matter with the backlinks if you are trying to beat out your competitors. So the last thing I want to talk about is citations. So what is a citation? I'm going to go ahead and look up some services that you guys provide. So for example, chimney repair Cincinnati, or masonry repair Cincinnati, right? So let's go ahead and do chimney repair Cincinnati here. So this is what we're looking at. Okay, let's kind of break down the page a little bit for you guys to get familiar with the Google page. So right here we have the ad section. This is what people are paying for to be on top of Google. This usually gets really expensive, and I really do not recommend this because it just does not work in the long run. You have to pay day by day, monthly by monthly for this, and it usually costs them thousands and thousands of dollars per month just to be on the top of Google from ads. And typically, in my personal experience, when I'm looking for a service, I really do skip through ads. I really do not go through ads, and maybe that's you as well. So you don't really want to be in the ad section. Next up, this is what we're talking about, is the Google Map Packs, or better known as the GMB. This is where you will find where your business is located, basically. And the top 3 of the Google Map Packs in your area is typically where you want to try to rank for. So as you can see, this is taken up by Vonderhaar, Fireplace, Chimney Works. This is the one that are your top organic competitor in American Chimney Sweep and Masonry. So you're trying to beat out one of these competitors in your Google Map Packs. Below that is organic rankings. This is what we just talked about with the content and the backlinks. This is what's going to help you get to the top of Google page 1 from your organic rankings, is with those content and backlinks. So how do I get to the top of this GMB? Top 3, man, that's pretty hard, right? Well, the thing with that is, yeah, Google reviews are a huge aspect of it, and getting as many Google reviews as possible is going to help you. But the main thing that they look at is citations. As you can see, what is a citation? So kind of think of a citation as a backlink, but instead of putting your website into like these other websites, you're putting your website into different directories that exactly show your business name, your business address, your business phone number, and all of those go into different directories. All right, so when you put all those into different directories, they're going to create a citation. And you're not just going to put into like, random citations that you do for backlinks. You're going to want to put into relevant citations that have to do with your niche. As you can see, I have looked up into your citation. I have this tool called WhiteSparks, and you guys have about from your thing, you have about 26 citations, and from one of the top 3, there's about 38. So honestly, it's not too hard to beat your top competitor based on citations. There's obviously other things that go in GMB and Google Map Packs, but in terms of citations, it's definitely beatable. So those are the 3 things I talked about, is your content, backlinks, and citations. And once those come together and you start to outgrow your competitors, here's what you might be looking at, and here's why this is so worth it. So when I'm looking at your top competitor here on in Chimney Works in Cincinnati, here's how much traffic he's bringing in per month. This is per month traffic, by the way. He's bringing in 4.1 thousand people to his website per month, just by having the online presence, having that top 3 spot in the GMB, in the top page on Google organic rankings. So when you get to that level, you're probably looking at around this guy's value. He's making 4.1 thousand people come to his website per month. And that's not just all those people that are gonna come to his website and buy service, maybe even like 10 to 20% of people. But even with that amount of people, he's probably making so much more revenue just by having just a few amount of people from that 4.1 thousand traffic. So it is super important to have that online presence so you can grow your company, you can grow your business to become what you dream of, right? So this is what I do for a living, right? I'm creating this video for you to help you start generating leads online. If you find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out and I can help you with some more information, or we can talk about your goals and I can do your research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business and what it might take to reach those goals. Again, my name is Ibrahim from IBX, a digital marketing agency. I hope you have a good day. I hope to hear back from you soon. All I ask from this video is some feedback. I'm going to leave all my information in the email below, so go ahead and check that out. Hope to talk to you soon. Have a good rest of your day.